It's a pleasure po to be here today as we share with you one of the pioneering programs of the Agricultural Training Institute intended to encourage more youth to venture into agriculture or to pursue agriculture, no? ATI has long been committed to empowering the Filipino youth, particularly through initiatives that foster leadership and innovation in agriculture. So among these efforts po, ang ATI, we are offering non-degree and degree programs. When we talk about the degree programs, we have the Easy Agri Scholarship intended para sa mga deserving youth. It's a college grant para sa ato ang mga deserving youth na anak o mga mag-uuma. So when we talk about naman non-degree programs, we have leadership skills training, internship programs, and international exchange programs. Ayan. So we will now be focusing ang programa sa International Exchange Program. So joining us today is Ms. Lynn A. Leopoldo, our ATI Davao Region 4-H and Rural-Based Organization focal person, along with our 3 graduates who have recently returned from the Young Filipino Farmer Leaders Training Program in Japan. Fresh from Japan pa ni sila. Please welcome Ms. Blazy Saibel Grace Reyes of Katiel, Davao Oriental, Ms. Jenjin Baed Abris of Mako, Davao de Oro, Mr. Jerry Maya Tabanao Roble of Samal, Davao del Norte. And kauban pod nato from the graduate pod siya of Filipino Young Farmers Internship Program in Taiwan, batch 2023, pero nakauli sila last June 2024. So, we have here today Ms. Deva May Tapurok. Ayan, so we look forward to hearing their insights and experiences from this transformative program. Pero una pa, ato usang sabton unsa kaning International Exchange Program sa Agricultural Training Institute. Aron maghatag og impormasyon, please help me welcome once again our 4-H and RBO focal person or Development Management Officer ng ATI Davao Region, Ms. Lynn A. Leopoldo.
So, good morning sa tanan. Thank you kayo sa invitation, Ma'am Luz, sa Agribiz Media Forum. So, it's a pleasure na makashare og insights about one of the ATI's initiative, ang International Exchange Program, and how it contributes na ma-develop ang atong mga future agri-leaders. So, currently, ang ATI na atay duha ka international exchange program. Una dira ang Young Filipino Farm Leaders Training in Japan and ang Filipino Young Farmers Internship Program in Taiwan. So this program ang aim ani is ma-develop ang ato mga deserving young farmer na mahimo silang farm leader and maging empowered sila agricultural entrepreneurs. So this program nag-provide og opportunities for the young Filipinos na ma-immerse sila sa agricultural best practices abroad, such as ang modern techniques, approaches, as well as ang marketing strategies. So also ma-immerse po sila sa mga Japanese and Taiwanese traditions and culture na ma-broaden ang ilahang perspective both professionally and personally. So for the YFF LTPJ, this program is commitment siya sa Japanese government sa mga ASEAN countries na through sa Japan Agricultural Exchange Council and the Japan Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fishery. So sa Philippines, nag-start ni na program atong 1986 pa. So ang ATI or ang Agricultural Training Institute ang lead agency ani, but after 5 years ang program na transfer sa National Agriculture and Fishery Council, pero kutob ra pod siya 2014. But after as a result sa Philippine government rationalization, where ang NAFC and ang Livestock Development Council na nahimo silang Philippine Council of Agriculture and Fisheries. So the program was transferred back sa MOA sa ATI in support sa programs para sa youth. So while ang FYFIPT or ang atong Taiwan partnership siya between Manila Economic Cultural Office and Taipei Economic Cultural Office in the Philippines. So this program officially started last 2021 and has offered nag-offer sa mga young farmers mga opportunities na maka-gain sila og hands-on experience sa Taiwan's advanced agriculture sector, no. So kaning both programs composed siya first of selection process wherein nag-identify sa tuang most qualified na applicants. After that, undergo sila o pre-departure orientation course. Kani siya is a month-long training, no, covering ang language, culture, traditions sa host country, and mga trainings na agri-related, technical and social skills training na ihatag sa amo ang ATI Central Office dito sa Quezon City before sila makastart atong 11-month na intensive on-farm training sa atuang partner country. After that, a post-evaluation and re-entry planning will be held upon their return in the Philippines para i-share nila kung unsa ilang mga insights, experiences, as well as assessment and evaluation sa training program. Pati po ang action planning and presentation sa ilahang agribusiness proposal based sa ilahang mga learnings and experiences dito sa during sa ilang on-farm training.
So thank you very much, Ma'am Lynn. Ako alang i-follow up, no, since it's launch, ilan na pong mga youth ang napadala natin from the Philippines? If may data tayo from, hindi lang sa Japan, no, and also sa Taiwan, and specifically ilan na din from Davao region alone?
So as of 2024, nanatay total of 564 na Filipino youth na napadala nato sa Japan, and 36 ana is gikan sa Davao region. So currently, we have 2 qualified interns na nasa Manila karon na sa ilahang pre-departure orientation course, and they are set to depart on next month, this April. So meanwhile, sa Filipino Young Farmer Internship Program in Taiwan, we have already sent 224 na mga youth dito sa Taiwan, and 14 of it is gikan sa atong region, and currently natay 8 ka youth na nag-undergo sa ilahang 11-month internship dito sa Taiwan.
So thank you very much, Ma'am Lynn. We will now hear experiences and insights sa ato ang mga graduates or mga alumni. First, I would like to ask Miss Jenjin. Ayan, from Mako, Davao de Oro ni siya, no? Ma'am, the program emphasizes leadership development. So how has this experience in Japan shaped your vision as a young leader, no, in agriculture? O kung sa man kaya ang possible contribution nimo, no, kaya makabalik na ka from Japan in the agribusiness side as a youth leader?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Maayong buntag dahil sa tanan. Ako kasi, na-assign ko, ma'am, sa host family in which akong host father, isa siya sa mga leaders in terms of businesses. So, daghan po kong na-learn sa iya. And isa sa akong na-learn dyan sa iya, ma'am, is being a leader, kailangan dyan ka mag-take of first step. Kaya kung ikaw nga leader, dili ka mag-take of risk or first step, unsa ang pag-follow sa uban or sa members or sa other young farmers. So as a young farmer na gikan ng Japan, I will take this opportunity nga. I will take the first step into agribusiness, ma'am. Kaya as we know, young farmers nowadays or young Filipinos are afraid to take risk in terms of agribusiness kay medyo mahadlok sila mag-fail, or it feels like ma-feel nila nga maragbag, even though noon na nga naay na mga young Filipinos nga nag-venture into agribusiness, nagihapoy mahadlok kay sa gamay nga kaalam, or maybe nahadlok sila kay tungod sa possible nga ginahuna nila nga dili sila ginatawangan or walay possible na mutawang, so in which dili jud tinuod. So I will take this opportunity nga ako mo take first step, and then I will help them also to take their step also for their agribusiness.
So thank you very much, Ms. Jean. So tama to, no? Mahadlok atong mga kabatan-una na mo take a risk. As per study po, as evaluation po damo sa amo ang mga 4-Hers, murag bata pa po daw kaayo sila to take on such responsibility. But thank you, Ms. Jean, kay ingon gani siya na there is someone to take the lead, no? Especially as a youth leader. Ayan, so thank you very much. Now,